Y'all gotta pardon my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Texans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down in the yard. Play action. Here's Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon taking it in from a... yards out. And the Texans are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Not much happening on the return. He's going to get this to about the 23. And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First down.
Now Mahomes. Short throw held in by Kelsey. completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 37.
These two teams all tied after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18, that's right.
Marks now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stroud going to give to Marks. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And
Here we go.
The Texans first down.
Once more with Marks. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. Well, now it brings up 3rd down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 33 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Here's Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
15 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes to throw once more. And quick throw there is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Mahomes now to throw. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40.
A gain of 14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Aziz Al-Shire.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide down with a good gain. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. That's complete. Woody Marks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Taking a shot for down here. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's going to try and go deep again. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards.
First down. First and goal, Houston.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Oh, now how about this return? And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we
rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Woody Marks, 65 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and it's 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.
Now inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Looking to put a drive together.
18, what's up?
Stroud looking to throw. Will find Marks out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
Up the middle, it's Marks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And Stroud now to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
All right. Swap, another swap. Hey, south.
On the handoff, Marks. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
All right. 18, what's up?
They run straight ahead with Marks. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Here we go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
How's the cut? 18, what's that? Why Tony? Buddy.
Stroud. That'll be complete to Marks. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. 19 Texans. Hey, we're no more.
Stroud to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Now Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And again, it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
A gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
29-yard line.
Yellow. They'll drop to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 16. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That's some strong running. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
24.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Stroud and the Texans down by 1. A minute 54 on the clock. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. And that would going to be off target and incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
That is incomplete. They try to take a shot there on second down, and that leaves them, because of the incompletion, a very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with the time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time. If you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to. That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
First down. Here we go. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Gets around him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now all eyes shift over to the Chiefs, trailing by a touchdown. A little over 30 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes. Going to be caught by Rice. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
And 3 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes finding Kelsey, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Mahomes to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
And the Texans are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.